Well, hello Capricorn. Welcome to your April 2019 general horoscope reading. I'm so excited to talk to you, Capricorn. Happy spring, by the way. To those of you in the southern hemisphere, though, happy fall. So, what a month this is. And spring is always a riveting and exciting time. I hope it is so far for you, Capricorn. And I'm going to go ahead and start off with an oracle card. I got a head start, drew you one from the Sacred Traveler deck, beautiful cards, and this is your message here. Rejuvenating rain, clear the past and heal the present. So there you have it, Capricorn. Here in April, being an Aries season, this is a time where it affects you and your chart in a pretty tender way. It hits a spiritual area, and an area that has to do with the past. Specifically, for a lot of you Capricorns, this is referring to a past relationship with a female figure, or even relationship to your mother, specifically. So some sort of tending, some sort of healing, conversation, resolvement that perhaps you never quite got, or got the clarity you deserved, is being brought back up so you can bring it up with that female figure, bring it up with your mother, whoever it may be here. And it's my dog. And then heal it, so it doesn't affect you subconsciously in your present environment and dealings. So that is coming up specifically, big time for a lot of you. And this house just simply has to do with a lot of things going back to childhood. So any kind of childhood occurrence or trauma, childhood trauma, occurrence, or it could be something really tiny. It could have just been like this little conversation or this little experience that you had as a child that kind of just left something ingrained in you, left a certain perception, bad perception, maybe a good perception, and then it's just really wanting to be brought up so it can be fully dealt with and healed at this time. So there you have it. This is going to be a really rejuvenating month in that sense for you, Capricorn, okay? So it's actually really nurturing in a way. It's going to be very much a nurturing kind of month, Capricorn. So I'm going to go ahead and take you down here, and we're going to pull tarot cards for your clarity. All right. And Capricorn, do leave me a comment below. Share with me and your fellow Capricorns how this is resonating with you. How is this affecting you in your life? And just what is going on so far? Plans for your April. Do two more shuffles here for you, Capricorn. I'm hearing two more. All right, let's map them out. Ooh, love that first card. All right, bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. Talk about that. So, if you don't know, Capricorn, your rising sign, check it out. I have a chart that is attached to my YouTube in my About Me section. So if you don't know your rising sign, this is specifically going to be really applicable to that, although it definitely can resonate with your sun sign. So, Affairs for many of you are being brought to the home in Aries season here. And domestic affairs. Might even think about improving upon your home environment, redecorating, with the world showing up in the center for you, Capricorn. So to me, this is speaking of really sprucing up a lot of you, your home environment, making it just more a relaxing and beautiful space, more of a safe and calming space for you to come to, for you to even entertain, I'm getting. If you're wanting to entertain more in your home, Capricorn, and you just haven't felt like you've been able to, invest more in that home environment this month, and it looks good for you. All right, let me go ahead and take it back up here with me. Let's be face to face now. If I can get my camera. There we have it. Okay. So Capricorn. Also, if you are thinking about investing in any real estate, if you're trying to sell a home, buy a home, if you're in the real estate kind of business, man, with that world card down there, it shows favorable, profitable. There's some wealth to be had this month in that area. Okay, even if you're into staging homes, staging design, it looks beautiful. If you want to go back to learn any of that, you are definitely being called to look at that further this month. We have the Eight of Wands showing up in the recent past position here, Capricorn. Getting there could have been some things done, some things said, conversations had, actions carried out really quickly. Really quickly, perhaps a little too fast for you recently. And now you're being asked to kind of sit with some of those actions or conversations that were brought up here with the Hermit showing up. This is definitely bringing you back down to earth, Capricorn, and bringing you to a place of contemplation, especially in regards to your childhood. Any childhood relationships, especially with your parents, might be being brought up here. And specifically if you're dealing with a Virgo, or even a father figure here, you're being asked to look at that, to bring it up here, Capricorn. And really this Hermit card is also speaking of making sure, going back to the affairs of the home, especially if you're really thinking about sprucing up your home, big new home improvements, getting detailed with it. And what is going to excite you about it? But the Hermit is definitely speaking of making sure that, you know, the devil's in the details here, Capricorn. So look at the details of some of the things you want to spruce up or change this month, especially surrounding your home or domestic affairs. Look inward. You know, it goes deep. It goes deep. Let what is in here, where you're at energetically, emotionally, just spiritually even, let that be mirrored in your home. You know, through art, through design, whatever. It's about really getting secure with yourself in your space again this month, I'm getting. So make the time, make the investment here. Make the investment. Four of Pentacles. I'm getting and hearing make the investment, but also for some of you, especially once we approach the Libra full moon and turning into Taurus season, so the 19th and the 20th of the month, be cautious around overspending. Be cautious on your dollar amount, okay? You don't want to spend too much and be too out there, especially since we do have Jupiter going retrograde, so you don't want to be so excessive, like with the world energy here, specifically around that time. There's just like a little bit of, maybe hold back, maybe save a little bit of that, Capricorn. Save it back, because there's somewhere else you're going to want to put that money or put that effort. So there's a little bit of saving, advice and guidance of saving and investing around that time. Okay? I'm also getting, for some of you Capricorns, it's really going to be rejuvenating. Just rejuvenating and peaceful for you to be in your own space. Be in your own space, and just, if you're going to spend money, you can be a little selfish with it this month. Don't feel obligated to have to buy for everyone else or to go out. Just treat yourself. Treat yourself in your own safe space. That looks like it's going to be most rejuvenating for you this month. And look at this. Here is your card, the Devil, the Capricorn card. I love how this ends, really. This is like energetically really pleasing for you, because we move into Taurus season. Once we break into Taurus season, it's going to be really complimentary for you, Capricorn. It's a fellow earth sign energy, okay? So actually, your energy is exalted there. And you're moving into fifth house stuff, which is going to be really exciting. It's going to be playtime for you. That's what I'm really getting with the Devil card being here. Yeah. It's going to be playtime. And I do mean that even sexually. You might find yourself here at the end of April going into experiencing, connecting with more sexual relations. But even just energetically, romantically, maybe going on more dates, especially for you single Capricorns out there, that's showing up with this card. And then on another level, it is looking at, and it is hitting that space of romance, fun, creativity, your heart, and your perception of those things. So where are you needing to clear the air with yourself? Really, I'm getting, especially with these two together here, where are you needing to clear the air for yourself? Where can you open doors for yourself better, romantically, within your dating life, within your creativity, and how you give yourself pleasure, Capricorn? What other doors can you open up there? Because there might be some limitations that you have been placing on yourself, that have been holding that back, that have been holding that kind of connection and romantic energy and spontaneity back, where you might want more of that coming up, especially towards the end of the month. So just look at what pops up there. It's okay to allow yourself to be a bit more free, especially towards the end of the month. Be a bit more free. Beautiful. And also, if you are in a partnership, I want to say, Capricorn, this is addressing any sort of inhibitions with you and your partner, any sort of blockages, inhibitions. It's time to become a bit more raw with them, a bit more real, and vice versa. And really, this just could be also, for some of you, could be tied to this, but sex, tied to sexual intimacy and desires, and being a bit more kinky and adventurous in that area too. I mean, whoop, let's just be real. So that will be fun for a lot of you guys. So woohoo! I love this though. I mean, the world being at the center here, I mean, your opportunities are starting to really shape up, which is gorgeous. Woo! Sorry, that scared the crap out of me. Dog is going crazy. People are walking outside. But anyways, the world, Capricorn. The world. You can find some investments, especially towards that end of the month, whether it be investing in romance, relationship to self, or those creative projects. Those can really come full circle. And there is something about you really coming into your own whenever you pay attention to those needs, those most basic needs, and what you need even in just, like I said, that home environment. Giving yourself that. It's going to be very nurturing. Very nurturing. Helping you right now fully come into a new state. Sorry about that. But anyways, Capricorn, I think that's a sign we're wrapping up the reading here. So thank you for joining me, Capricorn. If you do want to do a one-on-one personal reading with me, connect with me. My link to my Etsy shop is below, my email in the descriptions box. And yeah, also connect with me more on Facebook and Instagram. Share tips, and I freelance write, so sometimes there's just more information there. Connect with me more there. Alright, Capricorn? So you enjoy your month and moving through this energy, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, Capricorn.